guys, it's MinRT here, and last time I finally finished my villager maker, a machine that allows you to mass produce any villager you want and purify them in bulk, which is going to be incredibly useful for our next big task that I'm calling Project Trading Hall. It's probably marketable. Just to reiterate, I've had this world for 10 years, and not once have I ever had an easy way to trade with villagers. This means I've been missing out on a reliable source of golden carrots, a stupid amount of emerald blocks, and, well, everything else. That's why we call it the Craft of Procrastination, the series where I fix my underwhelming Minecraft world so I can cure my procrastination once and for all. Well, right after I finish playing Clash of Clans. Okay, so the first thing we'd have to do is figure out what kind of trading hall we want to make. Because, you know, there's just so many of them, it's going to be incredibly overwhelming to choose something. All I want is to go up to a villager, trade for something, and then swipe them away when they're out of stock and automatically get a new one with the same trade. Then when I'm completely out of villagers, all I have to do is wait until they restock the next day. I mean, is that even possible? I guess the only way I'm going to find out is by designing it myself. The problem is, I'm not really good at recording and redstoning at the same time. For some reason, my footage always turns out like this. So, I probably won't be able to record any of it, but if I figure out a way to make the concept work, that's when I'll bring you along for the hardest step yet, picking a spot. Hear me out. What if one day, long after this project is done, I realize it could have been better here? Or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or you get the point? I just wish it was easier to pick, you know? Throw me a sign or something. Oh yeah, if we do that, that means we're gonna have to mine out a perimeter. I don't know how big the design I'm making is gonna be, but putting 14 of them in this area, that's gonna take a long time, which wouldn't be a problem if, you know, I could make a TNT duper, but I have opinions. Instead, I'll have to make a dispenser array. It'll take a little longer to set up, but it's not too bad. That's why we have haste 2 mining. Except, I think I'm out of beacons. Oh well, that's fine. That's why we have a wither skeleton farm. It sucks. Well, once I fix that, then I can start making a perimeter for the dispenser arrays. Hopefully I don't decide to start placing all the TNT by myself, because then it'll get super messy to the point where I might think it'll be way quicker to mine it out all by myself, and before you know it, I just inefficiently mined out a huge hole. I mean, it's happened before. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do, but I would rather be time efficient since the next thing we're gonna do is copy the same design 14 times, which wouldn't be a problem if I just use Limatica, but unfortunately, yeah, at least I have the pay to win option. After all 14 units have been built, the next thing we'll have to do is test the units. I'll have to stuff all the villages into each container first and then make sure if it works or not. This is probably going to be the most annoying part because if I accidentally built one of the units wrong, I could risk losing some of my hard-earned villagers. Which, you know, wouldn't be a problem if I could just make a backup so I can just reset if that happens, but unfortunately... Oh wait, no, never mind, I'm good, I can do that. Finally, once we make sure it works, I'll need to make it look pretty. It doesn't really have to be anything crazy, it just has to fit the theme of what I've already built. I'm not really too concerned about it, but what I am concerned about is when I plan on starting it, because I still haven't done anything. Finally, after 2 months, I completed the to-do list. I mean, it took a little longer than expected, but who cares? It's done now, so without further ado, I present to you Project Trading Hall. First of all, you'll have to go through the entrance if you want to see it, which I still haven't finished yet, but if you jump down, keep going straight, turn right, I said turn right, past all the zombie purification chambers, you'll arrive at the trading hall. Here you will see a variety of villagers with what I believe to be the best trades for mass emerald production. Some slots have 16 villagers loaded, others have 12 or 8. It's all based on how much I see myself trading with that specific villager. Anyways, you're probably dying to know, how does it work? Since I was trading with some villagers earlier, I have to wait until these lights turn on to get more villagers, because once they turn on, that means villagers have restocked and 4 villagers will be lined up for you to trade with them. When you're done with the first 4, you will get 4 new ones until you've gone through all 16 of them. If the lights are still on, the cycle will repeat one more time. The reason why I have 4 villagers lined up and not more is because they'll start clumping up together, and I wanted to make sure they are always neatly lined up. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Obviously, there's some important redstone I could go into detail about, but it would be super boring and honestly a waste of your time. I needed a way to accurately measure when villagers restock and stop working, which the best solution to that is to use a daylight sensor. However, daylight sensors change their outputs depending on if it's raining or thunderstorming, so I would also have to take that into account. What I ended up doing was referencing a contraption EthoSlab made for his trading hall, which he also referenced from Cortez Areno, that basically tells you when villagers have started restocking and stopped restocking. Now, I would go into more detail on how this contraption controls the whole machine, but I don't really want to. So all you really need to know is that there's a ton of fail-safes implemented, so theoretically it's unbreakable, unless you're an idiot. In conclusion, this trading hall will forever change the way I play on this Minecraft world. I now have access to an infinite supply of golden carrots, a stupid amount of emerald blocks, and pretty much everything else. I still want to add an easy storage system that organizes all the things I've bought, but hey, that's future me's problem. At least today, I can finally cross something off the to-do list and move on to the next thing, which is... oh great, more villager stuff.